exhibitor briefing for Making Cosmetics. My name is Razvan Jancho and I'm the delivery manager of Konduko. And in this presentation, I'm going to quickly show you what an intelligent trade show is, how does it work, and how and what do you need to do to prepare for the show to get the best results with the technology that is available from Konduko offered by Making Cosmetics. What is an intelligent trade show? We call it at Konduko an intelligent trade show, an intelligence gap. You can't speak to everyone at a trade show. Everyone isn't ready to have a sales conversation. Key buyers have limited time, but somehow they want your information. Brochures are often left behind. People will capture their own digital record if you don't provide one. We see often people who are walking around with a camera, taking photos or taking videos. Potentially they don't want to engage in a conversation, but they still want to have that content. And following up with prospects post-show is easily delayed or forgotten. And yet, all exhibitors want is to leave the show with as much pipeline business as possible. Avoid losing all of those sales opportunities by simply using and engaging with the Konduko Intelligent Reader. Allow attendees to collect your information, whether they have spoken to you or not. Provide them with a reason to come back. You're going to be able to upload information on this reader, and they are going to consume that information in almost real time. Therefore, they will come back to you and reach you if the content is interesting enough. Put the time poor in your pipeline. Provide a digital brochure that won't go into the bin. All of the information that you provide and you upload into your Konduko account will be available in an email for the visitor to digest. This information is always available, and they will always have in hand the information that you provided. And allow attendees to collect all your best information, including images, brochures, and contact details. Send attendees your information before they have left the event to give them the best chance to follow up. What we are doing at the end of each day, we are sending a personalized email to all of the visitors with all of the content that you as an exhibitor have provided, so they can follow up with you immediately. Get the maximum possible return of investment, both quantity-wise and quality-wise. The Konduko service promises more eyes on your products. Attendees love using their badge, and in this particular case, they are going to use their QR code to collect information digitally. Increase your leads to up to 3 times. You can multiply the number of contacts because you're going to be able to capture attendee information even if you don't have time to talk with all of them. You will see that attendees are going to go to your reader, they are going to opt in, and you're going to receive their information automatically. You will get more inbound contacts as a result of that. Monitor your show performance. You can see all of your results in real time, whether that you are on site or whether that somebody is in the office that didn't manage to come to the show. They simply log into Konduko account and they are going to be able to see the performance at the show. It is low cost and low effort. Maximum return for a minimum effort. The only thing you need to do, it is to upload the information that you want to present to your attendees and come and pick up the reader once you are on site. And I'm going to show you in the next steps how that can happen. The Konduko team will be there to support you, and we are going to make anything in our power to make sure that you get the best results. We'll take you through step by step on how to deliver the best results. How does everything work? We've studied how attendees use the trade show. The trade show is an exciting environment. I am outside of the business as usual, so I can see left and right different things happening. Also, attendees are coming to a show to discover particular products or particular new information. Attendees are taking notes of the exhibitors that they have interacted with. And also they are there to discover and learn in speakers' presentation or in product demonstrations. Let's not forget about the social element of a trade show. At the end of the day, a trade show, it is all about people connections. And most importantly, the connection that needs to be maintained with the existing customers, and an attendee comes there not only to maintain the relationship with the existing customers, but also to discover new business and new customers. We make every step of this journey an opportunity to exchange information. As you can see here on the left-hand side of the screen, we have the Konduko readers. You have the possibility to place these readers in every particular area that you would like to connect and exchange information with your visitors. We can see a reader on a product, or we can see a reader with generic information at a booth. If you have a presentation outside of the booth or in a theater, you can simply take the reader with you and ask your attendees to engage. You will capture their information, and in return, on the right-hand side of the screen, you will see we will send them a journey with every single company that they were interested in and with the contact and information that you, the exhibitor, decided to share with them. The Konduko reader, by using only their QR code, attendees are able to collect information. They will express their interest in hearing from you. They will opt in. They are given access to your content right away. In your Konduko Cloud account, you will receive their contact details, and you have the control to decide what they are going to receive during the show. If you have one reader, you can put a generic information. If you have multiple readers, you're going to be able to place different information on each reader. Therefore, by placing them strategically at your booth, you're going to know exactly during and post-show which visitor was interested in what product, and you can follow them up accordingly. A sort of a summary of the Konduko toolset. So as I said before, for this particular show, all of the attendees are going to be able to collect information with their QR code. Together with the Making Cosmetics team, we are making sure that we are communicating the intelligent trade show element to all of the attendees. We call this the world's simplest digital tool. They have their badge or they have their QR code. They don't need to do anything. They don't need to download an app. They don't need internet connection. They come to your booth, they see the reader, and they will interact with the reader accordingly. Statistically, based on our experience, we can see an average of 72% of attendees that are preferring to use this tool to engage with the exhibitors. On the other hand, exhibitors will have the Konduko Smart Reader. So as a base package, you will have one reader and one app. This particular physical device, again, it doesn't need internet connection. It is a self-stand device that can be placed at your booth. It allows you to collect leads and send your information to your prospects and updates the information in real time. Together with this reader, you're going to also receive an app. We call it the Konduko Stand app. This particular app, it is a traditional lead retrieval that allows your salespeople to take notes and qualify the conversation that they have with your attendees. And of course, the Konduko account access, where you as exhibitors are going to be able to upload your content that your attendees will get. You're going to be able to see the leads at any point in time, and you're going to be able to manage your readers and your applications available. So basically, for the show, for the exhibitors that already purchased Konduko, and for the new exhibitors that are not yet been provided this service, you will have one Konduko reader that attendees will collect content from exhibitors, and in the same time, they will share their information. And the traditional lead retrieval, which comes in the shape of an app that you will be able to download from Google Play or Apple Store. What do you need to do? Think about how you are planning to engage with your attendees. You might have product displays or demonstrations. You might have meeting tables, a product placement in a particular area. You might be speaking at your booth or outside of your booth, or you might just want to send general information to your visitors. Having a reader at each touch point will maximize engagement and allow you to track success. As I said before, if you have multiple readers, placing them strategically at your booth will enable you to upload different information on each reader, and you will know post-show exactly how to target your attendees. And you can see here, we have an image of a reader that sits next to some products. And also we have a reader over there that it's more of a generic sort of a reception type of placement. Prepare for what attendees will collect from you. Your digital shop window. Provide a hook for the attendees to follow up and make sure that you stand out. On your exhibitor checklist, make sure that you activate your Konduko account, upload the images and the documents that you want to share with your visitors. And then when you come on site, we are able to provide you the physical reader device. What you see here on the right-hand side of the screen, it is the email that visitors will receive at the end of each day after they interacted with your readers. And on the right-hand side of the screen right here, you're going to be able to see a full company profile that consists in a company logo, you have a company or a product name, you have a subtitle, you have a company description, 3 images, 3 documents, and company contact details. The more you put effort in creating this content as representative as possible for your brand or for your products, the more chances you have that attendees and your content will stand out and attendees will consume it easily. Pre-event preparation, as I said before, on each Konduko reader, you are able to put your logo, a company or a product title if you want to promote one single product, a subheading, company description that needs to be no longer than 1,000 characters. This description will allow you also to include different links, 3 images, 3 files to download. Now those files can be PDFs, they can be Word documents, they can be small presentations, they can be price lists. It's totally up to you to decide what you want your visitors to get when they touch this reader. And then obviously the company contact details. Set up your content no later than 14th of November. It is very important for every company that has one reader to finish their content before the show starts. On the 22nd of November, we are going to be on site and we are going to be dedicated to reader allocation. In case there is no content on the reader, we are not going to be able to hand over the reader to you. So we thought together with Making Cosmetics team that beginning from today up until a month, you will have time to log in into your Konduko account and upload the information that you want your visitors to receive and basically get ready for the show. A few words about the Konduko stand app. As I said, together with the reader, you have an application. We call it a salesperson companion app. This application will allow the salespeople to physically scan the visitor QR code. The visitor information will come on the screen, as you can see here, and you are going to be able to add notes and comments based on the information that you're receiving from that particular interaction that you have. This particular application, it's going to give you a sort of a overall information of what's happening at your booth. So let's say that you have multiple applications, you're going to see exactly the number of leads that are coming both from your application and also from the reader. As you can see here, my contacts are 34. In total context, there are 213, meaning that I have other colleagues that are scanning, and then you're going to be able to also see the number of touches that are coming from the reader. What is important to understand is that if one person scans the reader multiple times, the reader is smart enough to eliminate the duplication. In your lead report, you're going to have one single attendee. All of the questions and the notes that you have made into your application, they are going to be available in an Excel spreadsheet for you to download from your Konduko account. Set up your own qualifying questions in your Konduko Cloud account and make sure you're going to do this 3 days prior to the show. 24 hours before the show commencing, we are going to block the questions and you are not going to be able to edit them anymore. So make sure you download the app, you log in into your Konduko account, and I'm going to show you in the next steps how easy it is to both upload the content on your readers and also set up your application for success. And of course, once the show starts, you're going to be able to log in into your Konduko account and you're going to be able to see data and analytics. And also you're going to be able to see, as I said before, a full Excel spreadsheet of all of the people that have interacted either with your reader or with your app. You're going to be able to download this lead report in an Excel spreadsheet, or if you want to put it directly into your CRM, we also have the options of downloading it on a CSV. In case you have multiple readers, various analytics are going to be available for you. You're going to see exactly the reader that has most success or the product that people are most interested in. So if you have multiple readers, these analytics are going to become very, very interesting for you to dissect during and post-show. Make sure you decide who have access on site and build into your own daily stand-ups. So what happened before this webinar, we have received a list of all of the people that already purchased the Konduko service from Making Cosmetics team. And we have an email address as a contact point. Those email addresses are going to receive the activation email. But once you activate your account, you're going to be able to add as many users as you wish for this particular account and for this show. What happens at the show? At the show, Konduko team will be there to support you all along. On arrival, make sure you check in with Konduko, you receive your readers, and we are going to be there to answer any question that you might have or any concern. We are going to be there on the 22nd, and we are going to stay at the Konduko support booth for all of the duration of the show. And we are going to make sure that you're going to get the help that you need in order to take the best out of the technology. Together with the reader, we put together with Making Cosmetics team an easel back that is a self-adhesive sticker that you're going to receive with your reader. And this particular easel back will enable you and your visitors to place the reader in a visible area. And it also has a call for action, scan your QR to receive information in your inbox. These are the materials that we have prepared for you. Obviously, we encourage you to put the reader in a visible area and easy accessible for your attendees. And here are a few examples of places that the readers can be placed to attract attention to your products. On the left-hand side of the screen, we have a traditional product display. On the right-hand side of the screen, we have an exhibitor that presents 5 products with 5 individual readers dedicated for each product. And then here, allow attendees to collect information during your conversation, potentially a product demonstration. As I said before, this reader is a standalone device. So depending on your strategy, depending on how your booth is set up, you can place this reader in different areas to facilitate for your exact need while you are on site. Your package and the purchase options. As I said before, the base package for each exhibitor, it is 1 reader and 1 app. You have the access to the Konduko account. Of course, you're going to be able to download and see the analytics, and you're going to have access to your cloud account for 30 days post-show. And for any additional readers and apps that you would like to purchase, please make sure to contact the event organizer, Marina Guelli and Sara Valors, and your sales representatives. And now, let me walk you through the Konduko Cloud account overview and exactly the steps that you need to do to upload the content and get ready for the show. In the next coming days, you're going to receive an email that comes from noreply@konduko.com. And this email is going to invite you, exhibitors that already purchased Konduko, to activate your account. In case you did not receive this email, simply email us at support@konduko.com, and we are going to be able to answer you in a timely manner. On this particular email, you have a link that will ask you to log in into your Konduko account. And the next screen that you're going to see, it's going to be creating your password. A simple one-step process of creating a password, and your username is going to be automatically your email address. Once you have created your password, the only thing that you need to remember, it is the URL for your Konduko account, which is exhibitors.konduko.com. On this particular web page, you're going to be able to put your username and password and log in into your account. In case you did not receive an email, you can go to exhibitors.konduko.com and you can simply click on Need a Konduko login account, and our support team will make sure to reach to you in order for you to be able to log in into your Konduko account. So at any point in time, support@konduko.com is there to help you, or you can self-serve from exhibitors.konduko.com. Once you have set up your password, and presumably you did so, you arrive into your Konduko account, the landing page. And the Konduko account, as you can see in the first image, you have the menu, and your landing page is going to land you on the library menu. On the image number 2, you see the smart event package details, if you have 1, 2, or 3 readers, and you can see the number of applications that you have purchased. And further down, on image number 3, you're going to see the exhibitor profile. What we have done for all the companies that already purchased Konduko solution, we have copied the exhibitor profile that you have on Making Cosmetics, and we have already placed it into your Konduko account. After you log in into your account, I encourage you to click on this button here, and you're going to be able to see the information that exists in your exhibitor profile, and you're going to be able to change it, or you're going to be able to add different personalized information that your attendees will receive. After you complete this information, simply hit save. Further down on your landing page, potentially one of the most important parts, it is image number 4, and this is where you prepare the content before you publish it to your readers. In the content items image, you can see that I have 3 items that I have already created. Obviously, in your account, you're going to have 0 or a default content. You simply click on the plus button, and you're going to be able to upload a logo, 3 images, 3 documents, description, company contact details, and the information that I told you before in the presentation. In case you have multiple readers, you can decide, it is totally up to you, to put different information on each reader, or you can put the same information on multiple readers. And in picture number 5, here is where you add your staff contact details. In case you have a sales representative that it is in charge of a particular product, you simply add your staff profile over there. Once you created the profile, you hit save. The next step that you need to do after you finished your library, you go to the publish menu, as you can see here, to allocate the content that you have created in the library to your readers. As you can see here on the screen, we have one reader at the exhibitor booth. In this case, I have two readers. And basically, the only thing you need to do is to click on the plus button. Once you click on the plus button, the library is going to open for you, and you're going to be able to choose which content goes on which reader. Once you have selected the content, you can see that the reader that exists on my booth has already a complete content. And this is how we make sure that the content that your attendees will get, it is uploaded into your Konduko account.